everybody, Dr. S here, and what I want to do is show you exactly how to get into our course shell, download the student sample, and use it for your assignment and upload into the assignment. So we're in our course home, and we're going to go into week 2, where, as you know, what is due is your thesis statement. So you want to go scroll all the way down to the bottom. Do you notice the assignments in Strayer are always the last thing? You must click anything underlined is clickable. You click on assignment 2, and what comes up are the directions. So you see here that you're creating a thesis statement. It's due in week 2. It's worth 30 points. Look here, everybody. Anything blue and underlined is a hot link. So sample student essay, thesis statement. You're going to click on that in a minute. But first, I want to show you, as you go through here, construct a one-sentence thesis statement. You have to have only one sentence. This is not a paragraph. How many sentences? One sentence. Okay. And identify the narrow topic of the thesis by bolding. I have now decided to go to college. Bold. And then your ideas. Because I want to gain financial security, be a role model for my children, and change my career. Underline. Okay? And of course, no mechanical grammar style errors like that. Your assignment must follow APA formatting. Type, double space, Times New Roman 12 font, 1-inch margins, and a cover page. All right, it tells you that right here. Now I want you to look at the bottom of every assignment page. It says click here. Again, blue underline. That is a hot link. Click here. Boom. Grading rubric. Okay? Every assignment in Strayer has directions and the grading rubric. They go together. You can't just read the directions. You also need to look closely at the rubric. One sentence thesis, number 1, worth 20%. Bold the narrow topic, 20%. So if you don't bold, you're already down to 80. Now, identify the main point of the thesis by underlining the text, also 20%. So if you do not bold and underline, you have 60%. You have a D. Nobody wants a D. You don't want a D. I don't want you to have a D. 4, meet the assignment word count, 20 to 25 words. 5, minimize grammar, spelling errors, and follow APA formatting. So you look at your assignment, and then what you also do is you also have to read the directions, read the rubric, and then in the case of English classes, we typically give a student sample. So you click on this, and what happens is your assignment goes to your download in your computer. It's different for everybody. Mine goes right here to my downloads. I click on it, and what opens up is the Microsoft Word document assignment, right? Now, this is very important because often what we'll say at the top is it'll say, there'll be a yellow thing and it'll say, enable this document. If you have that, you have to click on that in order to write on it. Now what you'll do is see, this is the APA cover page we're talking about. And when you submit an assignment at Strayer, the cover page is part of the assignment. You cannot submit a cover page separate from the assignment. They're one item, one document. So notice here, you would go in here, and I would put my name. I would put Gail Summerskill, or doctor. I mean, if you're a student, you probably don't have a doctor, but Dr. Gail Summerskill. And then you take this out and you put Dr. Summerskill. And then you put in today's date, which would be April 13th. And see, it comes up automatically. Okay? So you don't have to change your header because this is what we're using right now. In week 5, we'll change that, and I'll talk to you about that when we get there. Now, you scroll down here. Notice you're given 3 samples, okay? But you only need 1, right? So I'm going to immediately highlight all this stuff, and I'm going to just hit delete because I don't need that. So now what I have here is I'm going to leave this. I have now chosen to go to college, but these are not going to be my reasons. So you're going to cut that out, and you're going to do this. I have now chosen to go to college, and for me, I'm going to say to be a role model for my children, change my career and achieve financial security. Now, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you remember back on the rubric, what is worth 20%? Underlining your reasons. So, what you need to do here is highlight this and go up to your toolbar and hit underline. See? Boom, done. And then this part has to be bold, the 2, because 2 is part of the main idea. Now, notice I've talked to you in the announcement about parallel structure. To what? Be a role model, change my career, and achieve. So your verbs are in the same parallel form. Notice 2 is here once, only one time. You don't need to say it over. And you need role model for my children, comma, change my career, comma, and achieve financial security, period. Okay? And then you break it down here. I am now going to call to college 2, and then all you have to do is this. Just copy this, right? And you put it right there. So learn your commands for copy and paste on your computer. Do you see how beautiful that was? How easy? Now I have my own paper. So now what I'm going to do is go up here and save it. And actually, it's always best if you do save as, because you want it to be different than the one. So now, no, this is no longer, no, sorry, this is no longer a sample student thesis statement. I'm going to put GS thesis statement. It's mine. Now save it somewhere. I'm going to save it to my desktop. So boom, I saved it. Okay? You are about to update the format? Yes. Okay, no problem. So now I've got my assignment saved. So now, let's remind ourselves. Let's go back here, week 2. And we're going to week 2. And remember, where's the assignment? It's always the last thing. So anything underlined in Blackboard is a hyperlink. So click on week 2 assignment. Then go in here, and up here at the top, you have to click on week 2 assignment. Now, you have to click, you have to go in here, you have to scroll down, right, to where the assignment is, and you're going to say, browse my computer. I'm going to go to my desktop, I'm going to find GS thesis statement, I'm going to choose it. Boom, there it is, right? You see it right here, and then I'm going to submit it. Boom, submission. Well, see, I'm not a student, so I can't submit here. But if you submitted yours, you're not going to get this red mark saying, Professor, you know you can't do that. Hope this helps. In the English class, always use your samples. I want to also show you in your Student Center, if you scroll down past my information, and there's always free, the first chapters of your textbook are always here for free. And then if you scroll down here, boom! Sample documents to review. Every document is right here as well, only in English classes. But get in the habit. Go down to the assignment. You can find the student sample, download it, use it, put your own material in. That's how to get 100%, and that's what I want. So get going, get this done. Sign out from your traveling writing teacher, Dr. S.